Welcome to my channel, Pretty Inspired Decor. My name is Shelley with glasses on today. It's that kind of a day. And I'm so thrilled to show you what I consider to be a showstopper of a foyer. So when my guests first come in the door and when they close the door, they see this little pretty wreath that I made a few years ago. This is one of my mesh wreaths that, just has little baubles in it. And I just think it's pretty, and many of my guests always say to me, I'd like to take that home with me. And sometimes I make them wreaths. Once they've been in and they begin to take off their coats, they're greeted with the bench that's in the hallway. And notice there's a pretty little Santa sitting on that bench. There's a couple of gorgeous little snowmen hanging on the bench, and the beautiful pink Santa that fits this theme with a wee bit of garland and some precious moments on top. To the side, you'll see I have a couple of snowmen hanging. And if you're hearing banging, it's because we are having a frightful day outside and the wind is howling and it's snowing because we're in Canada. One of my favorite things about this foyer is this giant elf that sits on the banister, and he is there too to greet my guests. You'll notice that the banister and the rails, they're all decked out in golds and champagne-y colors and pink colors. And when I decorate with garland, you'll notice I use picks and garland balls and individual balls and a few precious moments just to make the whole thing look festive and pretty. We're lucky, I think, in this house in that we actually have 4 different areas to decorate on our railings. I think it's important that when you decorate garland that it's decorated from all angles. So you saw the piece of garland, or the 2 pieces of garland, that my guests will see when they enter the foyer, but I want to show you that should they walk up the stairs, as we do every day, that part of the garland is also decorated. And you'll see I have crystally, little icy garland, and some reindeer, and some really, really pretty pink and glassy baubles on this side of the garland. This particular Santa is actually a singing Santa, and I will play for you briefly. Our little grandson just adores this Santa.
Merry Christmas! Jingle bell, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh.
Well, to say the least, our grandson adores it, and our little Ayla, our little granddaughter, thinks that's just a wonderful thing too. It just makes her eyes light up. Up here is the perfect place for you to see what we've done to our chandelier, where we have hung 4 gold balls and we've adorned them with some beautiful satin ribbon, and as well we have some really pretty stars hanging from some of the arms of the chandelier. Just looks so pretty, and you can also see how yucky it is outside. Once again, on this part of the garland here, you will see we put another little elf, and I have decorated this part of the garland as well. Overlooking our living room, I know you saw a piece of it when we did the living room video. And once again, you'll see I've really tried to give this one a whole lot of dimension, and you'll see what I mean when we go downstairs and we take a peek up. But again, I want there to be picks, a variety of picks. I want on this side to have some very, very glassy. These are all actually glass ornaments hanging, and some more of this pretty glassy, icy looking garland. One of my favorite things to do is to decorate this foyer, because I'm always so happy how it turns out every year, and I seem to change it up a lot. The fourth part of the garland actually overlooks our den or our piano room. And I make this a little bit different in that there are some different picks. You'll notice these gorgeous, gorgeous leaves. They're just so, so pretty. And the stars. And I've used these stars actually in my living room as well. I changed up the ribbon from what was in the rest of the foyer. It all works together. I just thought I'd give this a try, a different type of a ribbon. And I also like to hang a couple of stockings. Not that we use these stockings. There's two of them, one on each end. I just think it's a pretty little look. And again, you see that there is this ball garland, a few little precious moments, and some individual glass balls, as well as the reindeer and the stars. And of course, we're filming in the day, so you don't get the full effect of how pretty it is. And right behind this garland, I have a little Christmas scene set up in the den, and there you see Santa coming down the chimney, and a little girl playing with her kitten, and a little boy fast asleep in his chair. As well, I'm going to take you downstairs now for you to see the garland that overlooks the living room. This gives you a quick peek of the garland overlooking our living room. Again, so pretty, wrapped in ribbon, lots of picks, lots of pretty balls, and a few precious moments. In the hallway of the foyer, we have that very, very pretty little tree, and all I've done with that, I actually bought that tree decorated, believe it or not. When I ran into it in HomeSense, I thought, oh, I have to have that. It has my champagne golds and my soft golds and pinks, and I just added the ribbon to it. And then beside that, we have a beautiful angel that my friend Mary gave to me a few years ago. She's so, so pretty, and she's one of the fiber optic angels. And then that beautiful nativity scene that was given to me by my dad and by Pam a number of years ago. Just another little treasure in my world. And I really love to have that vignette all by itself in the foyer. Above it again, because I love to decorate and buy art that has a natural, wintry, Christmassy theme, you'll see that is another one of our print. Again, so pretty and so reminiscent of Christmas. So I hope you have enjoyed the tour of our foyer and this little bit of a hallway. I'm always so happy with how the whole thing turns out every year. And this year, I think, you know, knowing that I was doing this with Melissa in mind and knowing how much she loved this foyer, and in particular the huge balls that hung from the chandelier. She loved this foyer, as do I, and I think it's a great way for my guests to be greeted when they open the door. So the next video is either going to be the whole home tour, or it's going to be how we've decorated the outdoors. And again, that's really weather pending, because our weather has just not been cooperative at all this November, this latter part of November. It's just been unbelievably cold here and windy with freezing rain and all kinds of stuff. So until next time, I hope that you subscribe to this channel, that you give me a thumbs up, and that you share this video with other people who love Christmas as much as we do. Until next time, bye-bye.